know y'all use Airbnb sometimes. It's not, the picture is a liar.
It's a lie.
It's a liar.
Shalom, YouTube family. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the family.
In today's video, we'll be giving you our honest opinion on our first visit to Nairobi, Kenya.
On this channel, we'll be traveling throughout the continent to show you the real side of Africa.
So if you like this type of content, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So let's get into it. When we first arrived in Nairobi, obviously the first thing we noticed was the airport.
Yeah.
So upon arrival, we noticed that it was really hot in the airport. So obviously we're assuming that it's gonna be very, very hot. It was definitely hot in Dar. So we were thinking it's gonna be extremely hot here because we were sweating up a storm in the airport.
Yeah.
So when we got outside, it was a pleasant surprise. The air was super fresh and it was like the coolest breeze ever. It was like the sun was beaming and that was hot, but the breeze was almost cold.
Yeah.
The other thing was when we got outside, there were taxi drivers, obviously, like outside of like probably every airport. And they're trying to get you to ride with them. And we're like, oh, no, no, no. What I noticed is a lot of people are coming at you, but they're not super aggressive. They're not just like, oh no, you know how you'll go and you'll be like, oh no. And then they'll be like, oh, well, you're gonna get Uber? Well, Uber costs this much. Well, I could charge this much. Well, maybe I can do it. Like they just keep going and going and going when you say no. They did not do that at all. So we ended up getting a driver. We walked to the parking garage, which I didn't even expect there to be a parking garage, but there was. That was another thing. We noticed how modern it was. Straight off the bat, not even leaving the airport yet. So we're walking through the parking garage and it's like hooked up. It's like nice. It was like the lights on the top. If you've ever been to like one of those fancy parking garages where it's like a red light, green light thing. If a car is parked in the spot, it's red. If it's open, it's green. It was like that in the airport.
Yeah. Now the driver was a cool dude and his car was really spacious and nice and was able to fit all of our stuff, all of our luggage inside of the van. So after we left the airport, we immediately noticed the greenery that was around just our environment. It was beautiful, luscious, vibrant trees was everywhere. So he was pointing out different places and different things, low key like a tour guide for us. So we really appreciate you for that. If you watch this, shout out to you. So upon driving even more, he told us we were gonna go to a toll road because it was a lot faster and he had a toll pass. So let me tell y'all, when we drove down the toll road, it looked like any regular toll road in America or something. It was very developed and it was a smooth drive. When riding past the toll, we seen what he was talking about. It was traffic on the other side. If we didn't have that toll pass, we would have just been in traffic for maybe 30, 45 minutes. So then we pass the toll and we get into downtown. Now this really surprised us because we didn't think Nairobi looked like this. They had skyscrapers everywhere. They had bridges. I mean, like any developed city in America or Europe and the West that they think is way better than Africa, it's the same in Nairobi. It was a pleasant surprise. Then once we passed that, we just kept going and we got all the way to our place where we booked the Airbnb.
The Airbnb that we booked ended up being really nice. It looks like the pictures. If y'all know y'all use Airbnb sometimes, it's not, the picture is a liar.
It's a lie.
It's a liar. So we got here, it was really nice. The lady who owns the place met us here. She was very, very nice. She showed us around how everything works. There's actually a gym at this place. There's elevators, which is good. There's not elevators everywhere. The last place we were at, we had to walk up with all our bags. Well, he had to walk up with all our bags.
Right, but very modern, very modern.
But it was very modern, but it didn't have an elevator. So it has an elevator. It does not have air conditioning, which, like I stated before about when we left the airport, it is very cool. Like opening the window. Like the first day we were here, it literally was kind of chilly. I kind of had goosebumps and I'm like, there's really no air conditioner in this place because it was legit cold. Like they actually came and cleaned this morning and had the window open and it was getting cold in
You don't
here.
need AC here.
Now, if you guys already watch our videos, you know one thing we like is food.
Absolutely.
I know y'all seen the few food reviews we like to eat, okay? So, obviously, when we got here, a lot of times when we get to a new place, first thing we do is we get food for delivery, if we're able to, because we don't really know our way around yet, because the first day we're trying to get settled, it's usually a long day.
Just the easiest.
Right.
Thing
With traveling, it's just easier.
Yeah.
So, to our surprise, they have Uber Eats. So the food was good. It was a good price. The delivery was like, it was good. It was quick and easy. And it was, you know, the same, it was Uber. It was Uber Eats. So it shows you when they're coming, all that stuff. We went to the grocery store that first day to buy diapers and like some fruits and vegetables and things like that. It's definitely not as expensive as America. They sold a lot of fresh juices at the store, multiple different stores. Like they all make their own fresh juice, stuff like that. So just the selection was really, really good. Yesterday, we decided to hit up a mall. Well, I guess it was a mall. It didn't say mall, but it was like a mall. It was called Village Market. So we went there and we really just wanted to walk around and see what they had to offer. It is like any mall in America, if that's what it looks like. We got food in there. They had, first of all, they had really nice restaurants, and then they had more like casual stuff. But it was like a lot of different things. There was a lot of floors. We were my watch died, but I'm sure I clocked a whole bunch of steps because we were walking and walking and walking.
Huge.
It was huge. We had a chance to do some of the fun things that they had. We went bowling, which I won.
Come on,
I beat him pretty badly. What was his score?
Don't even worry about it.
I think we have a picture of it. We had to put it up here. So
I let him win.
He did not let me win. I won.
No, I didn't. I'm really trash.
We played mini golf, and it was actually glow in the dark.
Oh, man.
And it was interesting because it was like, you could tell that they recycled things like tires and like old plastic and stuff like that to like build this place. It was really cool looking. We also did a virtual reality thing.
That was fun.
He was about to hurt himself.
You know how they get real with their VR. And look, all of this stuff was probably about $7 for the both of us.
Right.
Each one of these things. So we probably spent 20 some bucks doing 3 different games. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then they had food. We got Persian food, and we got it because, like, you know, there's like the little food court area. When we walked past, the smell that was coming up out of this place, I was like, is that this place right here?
You're like, yo, we gotta get that.
And it was very good. And it was a good amount of food. It was very good. There were very nice clothing stores, jewelry stores. They had stores for like more traditional things, like different African prints. There was also a really, really nice gym.
Oh man.
It was so nice. Like they believe that they have like kickboxing, regular boxing, just all kinds of stuff. Like it was really fancy. And they also had like, you know how they have juice bars and stuff? They had some really good stuff on the menu. But
the gym was not cheap. Very, very expensive. I noticed that in the African countries we've been to, that the gyms are comparable to in price to the West. I'm gonna be honest and say this was probably one of the best malls I've ever been to. Like in life. In life. It was beautiful, the artwork, scenery. Greenery, like there's like all kind of nice plants. It was just pretty. I was like, oh, they doing it over here. Yeah. And in saying that, you can do everything at this mall, literally. You can stay there all day and not have to go anywhere else. And we did. We stayed there until after dark, so it was all good. Right. So with that being said, we really like Kenya. It's very nice. It's beautiful. It has beautiful people. Absolutely. So far, Nairobi is a go. We like it. We can't wait to see more, and we can't wait to show it to you guys. We just want to say thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. And if you like this content, please be sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below. We love you, family. We love you. And as always, shalom. Shalom.